Good evening and welcome to Juan Diego High School. We have a varsity match upcoming between the Tigers from Orem High School and your Juan Diego Soaring Eagle. It is Friday. It is Happy Friday. 1 week and 1 day until Christmas. So this is the last day of school for the Soaring Eagle until the first week of January. Long break upcoming. We will get to the basketball schedule during the break here in just a few minutes. First things first, let's talk about the Orem Tigers. Scouting report on Orem shows that they are a really good team. They are in Class 5A. Juan Diego is in Class 3A. The mascot of Orem is the Golden Tiger, but they are affectionately known as the Tigers. So we'll go with that for the game. They do come in with an overall record of 6-0. They have not lost a game this year. Their last game was last week, a week ago today, as a matter of fact, where they absolutely smoked Provo by 49 points. That is not a misprint, folks. That was 49 points, a 49-point victory. That is crazy. So, yeah, they're a good team. They are led by 4 seniors that I'll get to here in just a minute. But their rankings as far as Max Preps is concerned is they are the number 2 overall team in Utah, only behind Davis, who is ranked 1. Davis is a 6A school. So in all of the Utah basketball teams within the state, they are ranked number 2, which is pretty incredible. Within Class 5A, they are the undisputed number 1 ranked team. So compare that to Juan Diego, who happens to be ranked number 5 within their division, Class 3A. And you've got really 2 top teams that are going to go at it tonight here at the Eagles Nest. So looking forward to this one. This one should be pretty good. Junior Varsity played just before this one, and they wrapped up. They actually came out the victor. It was one of the best games of the year for Junior Varsity. They came out with the win, 60-52 over Orem. So that was a really good game for the JV squad. All right, back to the varsity squad. Let's get to the leading scorers for Orem. Here's who you're going to want to keep an eye out for tonight. Number 13, Nick Clark, a senior, 6'3" shooting guard. He's averaging over 16 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, and 7 assists. Number 24, Dane Christensen, also a senior, 6'7", forward, averaging 13 points and about 5 rebounds a game. Number 23, Carter Walker, he is a senior forward, 6'5", about 11 points per game and 5 rebounds. And number 14, Ethan Stoddard, a 6'7" senior, playing the center position, averaging 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and nearly 2 blocks a game. So 4 seniors leading the way for Orem. Will undoubtedly call their names this evening as they take on the Soaring Eagles. So that's your scouting report for the Orem Tigers. Let's get on to our Soaring Eagle and talk about their schedules. So the Soaring Eagle played in the Sky Ridge tournament. They took a loss to Dixie, but came out ahead in their contest versus Wasatch. Now, that is Wasatch High School. That is not Wasatch Academy. Wasatch Academy is the school known for their independent program. They play a nationwide schedule. They are not eligible for high school playoffs in the state of Utah because of their independence and the way they go about things. So that is not who Juan Diego beat. If they would have beat that team, that would have been something. They beat the Wasps from Wasatch High School up in Heber City. So that's where that victory comes from. Juan Diego comes into the contest then with a 4-1 overall record. They were scheduled to play Sky Ridge in the last game of that tournament, but it was postponed. And the status is PTBR, that is planned to be rescheduled. So hopefully later in the year we'll get a beat on that and figure out when they're going to reschedule that game and have it played. So next week during Christmas break from school, Juan Diego is still going to be in action. Juan Diego hosts a holiday shootout here at the campus of Draper in Draper, Utah. And the plan is, I believe, to play Tooele, Westlake, and Cypress. So a pretty tough schedule for the Soaring Eagle. Excuse me, that's not next week. That is the week after. That is the week between Christmas and New Year's. So December 29th, December 30th, and December 31st. Those 3 games will be streamed live, even though they're not bolded, as I've indicated on the legend. I will plan to stream those live that week. So that is the schedule and where Juan Diego is headed and where they have been. Let's talk about standings. So standings in Region 3A North. Juan Diego is atop of the standings at 4-1. Providence Hall comes in with a 3-3 overall record, 500 for their season so far, as is Summit Academy at 500. American Leadership Academy 2-6. And surprisingly, Judge is 0-6 on the year, so they have not won a game yet. But that's how the region looks so far for Juan Diego. So we'll keep that updated as the year progresses. Another item of note is the RPI. I talk about this often. The RPI will be published this month. I believe it is December. Ooh, boy. I want to say it's the week after Christmas, I believe, is when they're going to publish it for the first time. And that will show the statistical calculation of the winning percentages, opponents' winning percentages, opponents' winning percentages, and come out with a number. The higher the number, the higher you will be seated when it's all said and done upon the beginning of the state tournament. So that's what RPI is used for, and we'll see how all the teams fare within Class 3A at that time. So I apologize, I don't have the date on here, but I believe it's later this month where that first publication will come out. Okay, so let's get back to the court and see what we're looking at here. We do have the Tigers from Orem on the right side of your screen. At the top left is the Soaring Eagle varsity squad warming up. The setting here at the gym, we have the band next to us, so that will be very ambient, let's say. But I do have a little bit of control over the volume. It doesn't come through as loud in the stream due to some filtering I have, but if you're sitting right next to them, as I am, it is quite loud, let's say. So fortunately, I have some headphones on and can drown out most of the percussion that happens over there. So, but good to have the band here nonetheless. A little bit of school spirit. Not a whole lot of students here just yet, so hopefully they're going to file in. It was supposed to be blackout night, and so far the only people I see in blackout gear are the referees down there wearing their black jackets and black pants. So sometimes the themes work for the students, sometimes they do not. So we'll see. The game before this, I believe, was a hat night or a cowboy theme, and that was a lot of fun. The students really got into that one. So anyway, that's what we have on tap. So the countdown clock in the gym is at about 1:45, synced up with my clock here on the overlay. And real quick, I want to get to a couple of photos that I took during the Sky Ridge tournament of the Soaring Eagle. A couple of these turned out real nice. I thought I would show them here as we prepare for the game. So there's Zoo taking the ball versus Wasatch to the rim there. This is a nice one. I love this shot of Coleman and Malik, the guy driving down the middle, and I happened to get a good shot of them both going after it defensively. So that was one of my favorites. And there's Nick Ceballos under the rim, driving, stretched. You can see the emotion on his face, so that was another nice shot. Pretty happy with that one. This was a nice dunk by Malik that you can see the ball going through the net there. That was a pretty good shot that I came away with. And I think I have one more here. Yeah, that's Zoo kind of using his body to shield the defenders. So some good shots came out of that contest there down at Sky Ridge, and wanted to share that with you. So looks like we're coming up on, oh boy, about 20 seconds left on the timer. So let's get things squared away here on the main camera, and we will prepare for the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If we please have everyone stand and face the flag on the west side for the playing of our national anthem. We'd like to welcome everyone out to Juan Catholic High School tonight, where sportsmanship is an expectation. So please, let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and most importantly, let the fans be positive. And now for our starting lineups. First off, from Orem High School. Number 5, a 6'1" guard, sophomore Lance Reynolds. Number 13, a 6'2" senior, Nick Clark. Number 14, a 6'7" senior, Ethan Stoddard. Number 23, a 6'4" senior, Carter Rocker. And number 24, a 6'7" senior, Dane Christensen. The Tigers are coached by head coach Perry Wildeborg. Assistant coaches Matt Logan, Bryce Hall, and Dusty Dastrup. And now the starting lineup for your Soaring Eagle. Number 10, a senior, Nick Sabalos. Number 25, a junior, Malik Harris. Number 3, a junior, Zariel Marquez. Number 5, a junior, John Rock. And number 32, a sophomore, Malik Diallo. The Soaring Eagle are coached by head coach Drew Trost. Assistants, John Colosimo. Or excuse me, Joe Colosimo. Wrong one.
All right, so there you have it. We have Nick, Malik, Zoo, Jack, and Malik starting for the Soaring Eagle. On the other side, we have Lance, Nick, Ethan, Carter, and Dane starting for the Tigers from Orem. So opening tip upcoming. Thanks for joining, everybody. The Tigers from Orem, the second-ranked team in the entire state, here at the Eagle's Nest, taking on the Soaring Eagle. And the tip is up and controlled by Malik, so possession will go to Orem on the next jump ball. Zoo up top with it, kicks it over to Nick. Nick looking, top of the key, Malik has it. Gives a look down low to the low block, nothing there. Jack also starting the game. Malik driving up and in for 2. So a nice move there by Malik Diallo to put 2 on the board for Juan Diego to start things off. Orem now with the ball in the near court corner, kicking it around. Boy, they can move that ball quick. And they are athletic, so watch for Orem to make some amazing plays tonight. Still playing with the ball out at the perimeter. They get it down to the low block, kicks it back out to the three-pointer on the way, and just off the front of the rim, it's not going to go in. Malik with a big rebound there. So Juan Diego pushing, Zoo with the ball, crossing the mid-court stripe. Zoo driving, Zoo looking, Zoo just lost the handle on it, and it will be a turnover to Orem. So Orem inbound. Looks like my clock was just a little bit off there. Orem now with the ball, crossing the mid-court stripe. And hits it, kicks it to the low block. Over to the far corner, three-pointer on the way, and good. And there we go. We got to watch out. These are sharp shooters here from Orem. Wide open shots are going to fall for these guys. Nick now with the ball, hands it off to Zoo at the logo. Zoo pressing toward the three-point line, out to Malik Harris, down to Malik. But Malik is in the short corner and spins baseline, and they're going to call a foul on Orem. So that'll put 1 on the board for the Tigers. That is a non-shooting foul, so it'll be baseline to Juan Diego. As the ball is inbounded, Zoo has it. Zoo driving, Zoo to the middle, just can't get enough on it to get it up and in. Rebound, Orem. Orem pushing at the top of the key. And they push it in to the low block, and there's another wide open shot from the far corner, and this one misses, but Orem's there for the rebound. Misses. Zoo now grabs the board and pushes, but Orem is back defensively, and they bat it away. Zoo fighting for it. It's picked up by Malik and off of the Orem player, out of bounds. So Juan Diego will have the ball baseline with 5:42 remaining first quarter. So Nick Ceballos looking to inbound, tries to bounce pass it to Malik. It's turned over. Orem driving, Orem up and in, and they're going to call a foul on that. And I'm not sure about that one. Looked pretty clean. We're going to look at the replay here. But it will be a shooting foul. 2 shots upcoming for Orem. And that'll be the first team foul on Juan Diego. So 5:37 remaining first quarter. Orem at the line for 2. And the first one is down. Second attempt is on its way and good. So Orem with their lead of 3 points, 5-2. Zoo with the ball, crossing midcourt at the logo. Zoo driving, kicks over to Jack. Jack looking. Jack tosses it to Malik out at the three-point area. Top of the key, Malik thinks about taking it inside. Does a spin move and is going to go ahead and drive to the hole. And a lot of contact, but no call. Orem with the ball, Orem pushing, Orem down low, Malik trying to get the ball, and Malik tries to swat it. It misses, and Malik was out of bounds, and that'll be Orem ball on the baseline. So a lot going on right there for both teams. Malik might have got a piece of that, I'm not sure. But a lob up top, and nothing happening for Orem. Jack comes away with it, over to Nick. Nick crosses midcourt and slows it down. So the Soaring Eagle will set their offense. Zoo with the ball. Nick with the ball, far court, free throw line extended. Jack with a pump fake. Jack comes inside for the short corner shot, misses. Orem with the rebound. Orem pushing, a nice bounce pass up ahead, and a dunk by the Orem Tigers. So just like that, quick as a cat, are the Tigers from Orem for 2 more on the board. And that's how fast they can score. They are a good team. So Orem with a 7-2 lead early on here in the first quarter. Malik has it in the front court. Malik's going to go ahead and take a three-pointer. It hits the front of the rim and misses. Zoo grabs it, tries to save it, and throws it right to the Orem guy. Orem driving again. Juan Diego not getting back. And that's another dunk for Orem, and that is not going to make the coaching staff happy for the Soaring Eagle. There's a timeout called by Coach Trost. So, wow, a quick start for Orem, which is not surprising. With 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first, Juan Diego will take their first timeout. Okay, Juan Diego with the ball in the backcourt. Get the clock going here. Nick now with the ball crossing mid-court. Let's see if Juan Diego will come up with something on the offensive end here. They look to Malik down low. He's triple teamed. To Malik up and in for a dunk, and that's an and one for the big fella. So a nice look. He's got 3 guys on him right here. Look at this, collapse 3 guys, doesn't matter, up and in for the and one. So a nice put in by Malik. And we're going to go 3:49 on the clock. Add 2 on the board for Juan Diego. 1 team foul for Orem. And the foul shot, and that's a violation. And it goes in, so it doesn't matter. So that's exactly what the Soaring Eagle needed. Now let's see if they can get a stop here defensively. Orem with the ball, top of the key. They're looking inside, and they nearly turn it over, but a three-pointer on the way, missing, and Malik with a rebound, and he's just going to bring it up himself at this point. Let's see what he's going to do with it. He's going to drive to the hole, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Come on, man. I'm not sure that was offensive, but that's what they called, so we'll go with it. 3:27. Second team foul on Juan Diego as Malik Harris exits the game along with Nick Ceballos. Into the game is Va, and it looks like Evan. I believe Evan Wigton's into the game for the Soaring Eagle. And Orem with a couple of attempts down low, and they're going to call a foul down there on Juan Diego. So here's a replay of that. Pretty good defensive stand, and they're going to call a foul on a push. It looks like on Baugh. So it'll be baseline out of bound to Orem as they throw it in. Free throw line extended up around the top of the key. And a dunk. I was looking away, but that sounded pretty impressive. I did do the silent replay on that, so we'll take a look at that at halftime. And trying to keep up with everything here, so hopefully I captured that. So the Tigers coming out with a 6-point lead at this point. Ball's up around to Va. There's Evan driving inside, and a nice dish to Malik, who just can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, up and in, no call. Tons of contact going on down there. Malik up and in again, and they're going to call traveling. Can you believe this? Traveling, really? Wow. I do not agree with that call. Okay, but we're reset and we're off and running. And it looks like Cole Jackson now into the game, replacing Malik, giving him a breath. So looks like Juan Diego in their zone. Jack tries to go for the steal, and one for Orem. My goodness. So Jack here tries to go for the steal, kind of gets caught on the backside and coming across. Looks like that might have been Evan committing the foul with 2:16 left. It's going to be the 4th team foul on Juan Diego. At the line is Orem shooting 2. Oh no, we're going to call that. Oh, that was an and one. That was my fault. So I kind of goofed that up. Juan Diego with the ball. Evan driving up and in. So a nice score there, but there's Orem coming right back, and I mean right back at you. You have to watch this team. They are so fast. So 15-7 is the score. Ball with the ball. Looks like he might have had a backdoor play if they were going to commit to it. But Wisely kicks it out to Zoo. Zoo driving now. And a nice pass inside. Left hand up and in by Va. So Juan Diego with another 2 on the board. That's how you move it, boys. Outstanding. Drawing that defense and look for the open man. Orem now with the ball. Top of the key, driving, free throw line at the elbow, and they have a nice dish inside and up and in of 2 of their own. So a really nice pass there by Orem. Down low to get an easy one. 17-9, coming up on a minute left here in the first quarter. Zoo with the ball, Zoo at the top of the key, Zoo driving inside, and the ball is stripped away, saved by Orem, and ahead is Orem. Now they're looking to push again. They're just going to pull up for 3 and hit it. And just like that, boom, 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 are the Tigers, 20-9. Boy, they are quick. You're not the number 2 ranked team in the state for no reason, that is for sure. Jack now with the ball at the 3-point line. Over to Va. Va looking, and you have the cutter, Zoo, and Zoo does a nice move, but he misses the layup. Orem recovers, rebounds, and presses ahead, but it looks like they may go ahead and wait it out for the last shot of the quarter here. Up 11. And that's exactly what it looks like they're going to do, just inside the midcourt stripe. Now with 10 seconds left, they're going to try to create something. Driving, kicking it back out for the 3-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Orem rebounds. Orem saves it. Lofts up a prayer. And nothing doing at the buzzer. So a flurry of activity here in the first quarter. We'll have Orem up 22-9, 14 fouls on the Soaring Eagles, 2 team fouls on Orem as we advance it to the second period. And we'll catch our breath once again. I believe this will be Orem's possession. Yes, that is the direction everyone is traveling, and things are happening so fast on the Orem side, I haven't been able to call out anybody's number. So, I mean, they are so fast. Good team. This will be a good test for Juan Diego. Okay, so Orem inbounds. And I can at least say Lance Reynolds has the ball. I got that one right. Number 5 for Orem. And they kick it around inside, and they get a cutter on the baseline, get it down to him, and a foul is going to be called on Malik with the body. 7:46. 2 shots upcoming for Orem. And we're going to flip that possession to Juan Diego now that Orem has inbounded it. First one is up and good for Orem. And that is number 24 at the line, Dane Christensen, one of their leading scorers. And it just rattles out, so missing the second one is Dane. Malik driving, dribbling up across midcourt, kicks it down low to Va. Va's going to try to put it up and in with the reverse, and he gets it to go. So a nice play there by Va, and a nice pass by Malik. Juan Diego's got the offense to keep up with these guys. They just need to do a little bit better job on the defensive end. A we're a long way from this game being over as Orem gets it down inside, and a nice hook shot for 2 more for the Tigers. And Camillo now in the game, kicks it over and down low to Malik, who can't find the handle. He's still searching for it, and he nearly throws it away. I believe Camillo had that one. No, that was Drew Wyatt, I believe, with the ball in the attempt and missing. And here comes Orem again, and they throw one up, somewhat of a prayer, and it goes in. So that was very much a forced shot, and it does fall. So Orem up 14 early in the second. And Malik now with the ball up at the three-point line. Malik's going to pull up for 3, look good, just off the back of the rim. Rebound Drew, and Drew is fouled. So that will go against Orem with 6:21 on the clock. Only their 3rd team foul. So Juan Diego will inbound along the baseline. On the court, we have Malik Harris, Malik Diallo, Camillo, Ceballos, and Drew, and that's thrown out to Malik up top. And Malik with the arcing move, just can't get it to go. Rebound Orem, and there they come again. And they're going to call a foul on Juan Diego there. I mean, they strike so fast. It sounds like a broken record, but I mean, they don't have the ball in possession for more than a few seconds. And they're down there driving, shooting, scoring, making something happen. Good team. So the next foul on Juan Diego will put Orem at the line for the 1-on-1 bonus. This is a 2-shot foul, so Orem tacks on another one, 26-11. One more coming for Orem, and missing rebound Juan Diego, and that's going to be out of bounds. Juan Diego possession. Well, Juan Diego ball. Possession doesn't factor into it, at least for that call. So Juan Diego down 15. Let's see if they can get something going here. They're lazy pass, and Orem is all over it. I mean, and there's a foul on. Oh, and there's a technical foul called on Juan Diego. Guys, got to keep our heads, guys. And there's the replay. And it wasn't the act of throwing the arm. That was something that was spoken verbally that caused that technical foul to be called. So that will go against the Soaring Eagle. That will count as a team foul. That's going to put Orem to the line for 2. And just can't have that happen. We've got to keep our composure. Just a bad decision there. So that'll be 7 team fouls on Juan Diego. That'll put Orem in the bonus. And Orem at the line for 2. Make the first one, 27-11. Second one is good. And they did call a foul on Orem prior to the technical, so there are 14 fouls on Orem. So it's kind of an interesting way that all worked out. But Orem will have possession due to the technical foul, so they have it now top of the key, working it around the 3-point perimeter. Being a little more patient with the ball now, but they're in their half-court set, looking low. Juan Diego cuts that off nice. Top of the key, driving at the free throw line. Trying to get it working inside, driving, that's in the corner. And there's a drive to the middle, and that's blocked by Juan Diego. So a nice defensive play there by the Soaring Eagle to come up with the turnover. And Camillo now is going to run the offense for the Soaring Eagle. Kicks it over to Drew, and Drew looks low. It's not there. Up top to Va. Back over to Camillo. Malik Harris with the ball now. Free throw line elbow. Juan Diego patient on offense, not trying to force anything, looking for a good look. Good shot. Working it around the three-point perimeter now near side. Free throw line extended is Camille. Kicks it back out to Nick at the logo. Over to Camille. Back to Malik at the top. Over to Nick. Nick kicks it down to Va. Va bounce passes it to Nick. Cutting inside, but it is tapped out of bounds, and it's going to be Orem ball. Orem up 28-11. And Orem working it, and they're going to call a foul on Malik. I don't know, and it gets rough down in there. It didn't look like much. I think they could let him play a little, but whatever. That'll be the 8th team foul, so 1-on-1 upcoming for Orem. And the first one is good. Second one upcoming for Orem, and it's good. So Orem now extending their lead to 19 points with coming up on 4 minutes in the second quarter remaining. Jack back into the game. A little inside-out game going on. Back out to Jack. Zoo now with the ball. Zoo's going to drive. Zoo's going to go up, and Zoo should have just taken it instead of kicked it out, but he kicks it over to Nick on the far corner. Nick misses. Orem with the rebound. Juan Diego is back defensively. Let's see if they can stop him, and they do get a snuff on the defensive side as the cutter for Orem attempts a baseline move. Juan Diego gets on top of that one. Zoo driving and Zoo dishing, and they're going to call a foul. I don't think this will be a shooting foul on, or I should say in Juan Diego's favor. Yeah, this is going to be a baseline out of bounds, but it will be a team foul on Orem, so they're 5th. As Nick looks to inbound it and finally just bails out. Ooh, almost crossed the midcourt line, did Zoo. But he kept his balance and stayed in the front court. Zoo looking, dribbling, kicks it out to Malik. Malik over to Nick. Nick back to Malik on a little give and go. Over to Va. Oh, and Jack was cutting. They might have had him. Zoo driving, looking inside, nothing there. Gets it to Malik. Malik is caught as he picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Zoo. Zoo uses his body, and a nice move right to the hole is Zoo for 2 points. So patience, and it paid off there for Juan Diego that time. Now let's see if they can get a defensive stop here with under 3 minutes left in the quarter and find some momentum going into halftime. And Orem works it around the perimeter, down to the low block, and a cutter, and he doesn't get any easier than that for Orem. And that's going to cause a timeout. No, that's going to cause a official's timeout due to something on the floor on the far side. So 32-13 is the score with 2:36. Must have dropped some hydration on the floor or something over there along the bench. So Zoo with the ball at the logo in the front court, kicks over to Nick. Nick looking, and Malik has been out of the game for a little bit. I wonder if there's anything going on there, although he did take cause a technical foul, so maybe that's why he's on the bench. I'm not sure. But that is going to be a foul on Orem. That'll be their 16th foul, and it will be out of bounds. 2:14 on the clock. Nick to inbound. Kicks it over to Malik. Malik looking inside. Zoo almost had it. Jack with the ball now. Jack attempts to drive. Back to Nick. Nick takes it right down the middle. Left hand is up and just rims out. My goodness. Doesn't get any closer than that. So a nice penetrating drive for a good look, just doesn't fall. And there's Orem from the deep corner. Three-pointer misses, but they get their own rebound and are fouled on the putback attempt. So Juan Diego just not boxing out there. And that'll be 2 shots for Orem with 1:52 left in the second quarter. So Juan Diego on the verge of going into, or putting Orem in the double bonus as Orem misses one from the charity stripe. And that is number 5 at the line for Orem. That is Lance Reynolds with the second attempt on the way. And it is good. So Orem now goes up 20 as Juan Diego inbounds. Zoo with the ball at midcourt. Looking to set something up for the Soaring Eagle. Kicks it over to Malik. Down to Va. Looks like they were going to try a little give and go there. It just didn't work out. So they kick it back out top to Zoo. Top of the key. Zoo driving. Zoo shaking. Zoo down the middle, Zoo bouncing, careening, and another one that just doesn't fall. So a nice move there. And Orem comes right back and right down the middle for a layup. And that will force a timeout to be called by the Soaring Eagle bench. So 1:14 left here in the second quarter. Orem up 22. Wow, that's hard to believe, 22 points. Pull one off the board for Juan Diego. So only 3 timeouts remaining for Juan Diego in the game. Orem has yet to take a timeout. They still have all 5 of theirs. And Juan Diego not putting up much here in the second quarter. Looks like 4 total points so far, which is by far the lowest output of the year for any one quarter. They did score 9 in the first, but only 4 so far in the second quarter. So a little sluggish to get things going here are the Soaring Eagle. And I'll have to tune that music out so YouTube doesn't get mad at me. And hopefully that will drown it out and I won't get an Instagram, so we'll find out. Okay, we're back. It's a very delicate balancing act when it comes to YouTube and their algorithms that detect the licensed music, for which I would love to pay for a license. I just have no idea how to get to that point. So in the meantime, we have to filter it out with our own instrumental approved music from the YouTube library. And that's going to be a foul on Orem. Otherwise, we get Instagrams from YouTube. So this will be the 7th team foul on Orem. That will put Juan Diego in the bonus with 59 seconds left. And Jack, no, it wasn't Jack. That'll be Zoo at the line for a 1-and-1. And they miss on that 1-and-1 gift. So the Soaring Eagle just can't get anything going here as the clock winds. 50 seconds left in the first half. Orem with the ball, top of the key, swings it around, free throw line extended, top of the key again, and a spin move at the high post, and that's going to be called traveling on Orem. So something finally goes the Soaring Eagle way. Turnover, a gift here toward the end of the second quarter. Zoo now on the far side, dribbling, switches over to his right hand, back to his left, three-pointer, and he looks like, looked like he may have been pushed or traveled or something didn't look quite right up there. Back to Malik Harris, kicks over to Jack, back to Malik, and nearly turns it over, but Zoo finds the handle. And they're under 10 seconds now. Down to Malik in the low post, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Malik Harris. And he might have got something going there with the push. Let's find out. There is I don't know. It's hard to see. I'm trying to keep everything straight. But 6 seconds left. 7 seconds left, that is, in the quarter. Orem with the ball, and they're going to get and they're going to call a travel on Orem. So Juan Diego will get this back with 2 seconds left on the clock. So let's see if the Soaring Eagle can lift one up. We've seen a couple of long shots made in college and the pros recently. So Jack with the ball. Jack puts it up, and it falls short. Oh boy, I was really hoping that would go in. But it didn't. So that is the half, the first half that is. And a flurry it was. Juan Diego not doing too good tonight, only having put up 13 points in the game. So let's jot that down. That is a 15-point quarter for Orem and a measly 4 points for Juan Diego to put the score at 35-13. Okay, well, I'm going to load up some of the replays, and we'll show that for a little bit here. I've got a couple of other things to put up as well during the halftime, which is only a 10-minute break. So we'll get right to it, and I'll get back to you in about 8 or 9 minutes. Thanks for joining, everybody. Gives a look down low to the low block, nothing there. Jack also starting the game. Malik driving up and in for 2. 3-point line out to Malik Harris, down to Malik. But Malik is in the short corner and spins baseline, and they're going to call a foul on Ceballos. Looking to inbound, tries to bounce pass it to Malik. It's turned over. Orem driving. Orem up and in. And they're going to call a foul. Far court. Free throw line extended. Jack with a pump fake. Jack comes inside for the short corner shot. Misses. Orem with the rebound. Orem pushing. A nice bounce pass up ahead and a dunk. Take a three-pointer. It hits the front of the rim and misses. Zoo grabs it. Tries to save it. Throws it right to the Orem guy. Orem driving again. Juan Diego not getting back. And that's a mid-court. Let's see if Juan Diego can come up with something on the offensive end here. Look to Malik down low. He's triple teamed. The Malik up and in for Malik Evan Wickton for the game from Soaring Eagle. And Orem with a couple of attempts down low. And they're going to call a foul down there. They throw it in. Free throw line extended up around the top of the key. And a dunk was looking away, but that was so Juan Diego. Zone. Jack tries to go for steal and one full ball. But you might have had a backdoor play if they were going to commit to it. But White kicks it out to Zoo driving now. And a nice pass inside. Left hand up and in. Now with the ball. Top of the key driving. Free throw line at the elbow. And they have a nice dish inside and up and in of 2 of their own. So a really nice ball. Got that one right. Number 5 for Orem. Around inside, and they get a cutter on the baseline, get it down to him, and a foul. So missing the second one is Dane. Malik driving, dribbling up across midcourt, kicks it down low to Vaugh. Vaugh's going to try to put it up and in with the reverse, and he gets it to go. And Malik now with the ball up at the three-point line. Malik's going to pull up for 3, looks good, just off the back of the rim. Rebound Drew, and Drew is fouled. And Malik with the arcing move, just can't get it to go. Rebound Orem, and there they come again, and they're going to call a foul. So Juan Diego down 15. See if they can get something going here. They're lazy pass, and Orem is all over it. I mean, and there's a foul on. Trying to get it working inside, driving. That's in the corner, and There's a drive to the middle, and that's blocked by Juan Diego. Get a snuff on the defensive side as the cutter for Orem attempts a baseline move. Juan Diego gets on top of that one. Zoo driving and Zoo dishing, and there's nothing there. Gets it to Malik. Malik is caught as he picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Zoo. Zoo uses his body and a nice move right to the hole. So a nice penetrating drive for a good look, just doesn't fall. And there's Orem from the deep corner. Three-pointer misses, but they get their own rebound. And back to Malik, and nearly turns it over, but Zoo finds the handle. And they're under 10 seconds now. Down to Malik in the low post, and they're going to call an offensive. Okay, we are back after that intermission. Third quarter upcoming. Juan Diego down 22 points. So this will be Juan Diego ball. We have Malik, Jack, Zoo, Nick, and Malik on the court for the Soaring Eagle. As the ball is inbounded, a lob over to Malik, doesn't materialize. Rebound, Orem. Juan Diego puts a little bit of pressure on. Orem breaks it, Orem driving, Orem spinning, and Malik with a big block down there. So good defensive recovery there by the Soaring Eagle. Nick pushes it near court. Into the lane, backs out, up top to Zoo at the logo, back over to Nick on the far side now. Free throw line extended. Down to Malik, who has it on the block. Kicks it back out to Nick in the corner. And they reset up top to Zoo. Nick now with the ball. Free throw line extended. Malik at the three-point line takes a Euro and tries to make a floater out of it, but it doesn't work, and Orem comes away with the rebound. So Juan Diego trying to get something going, just not able to find their footing here early in the third quarter. So now Orem working the low post, a nice spin move, and up with the left hand for 2 on the board for the Tigers. So the ball at the perimeter, three-point line to Jack. Jack loses the handle and is going to then foul the Orem player as he makes the steal. So that'll be the first team foul on Juan Diego. And I just realized I didn't change that possession to Orem, so it will be Orem's possession on the next jump ball. And Orem inbounds on the far side, working their offense. Top of the key, over to the far side, free throw line extended, down to the short corner, throws it across court. That is number 24 for the three-pointer, missing, and Malik Harris. Malik Harris. I get those two confused. With the rebound down to Malik in the block. And Malik working. And Malik with a big dunk down there. So taking care of business is Malik with the two-pointer down there to get something going here for the Soaring Eagle. And that's a pass, free throw line extended to the Orem offensive player, down to the low post, and they just push it up and in. So another 2 for Orem, up 39-15 now. As Zoo has the ball up top, looking to create something, gives it to Malik. Malik driving, and Malik with another dunk. So Malik's like, hey man, just give it to me. I'll just slam it home and we'll call it good. And what are they going to call here? Looks like the ball went out of play. So just a whistle to stop the clock. No foul, no violation. Now we're back to action here. Well, feed him all night down there, and he's not going to miss those. So I like that strategy. As Orem gets the ball and kicks it around the perimeter. They're down in the low block, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Orem for a hook. And that is the right call. So Juan Diego will now inbound on the baseline. That'll be the first team foul on Orem. Ahead to Zoo, loops it over to Nick. Nick now brings the ball up across midcourt. Nick kicks over to Zoo. Zoo driving inside. Zoo trying to force one somewhere down there and ends up turning it over. Now here comes Orem on the break. Orem just up and in. I mean, they have the ball for all of about 4 seconds on that possession and come away with 2 points. I mean, they score fast. They are so fast. Malik will take a three-pointer off the back of the rim, missing. Rebound to Orem. So just a rush shot there by the Soaring Eagle. Now Orem from the deep corner, and that rims out. Zoo with the ball, looks to pass, but holds back on pulling the trigger. Kicks it over to Nick. Nick down to Malik. Malik with a nice move. A little bit of contact down there. It's not called. Orem comes away with it. Orem with a pass underneath and a spin, and Malik blocks it. And Zoo is now out front with it. Zoo driving. Zoo pulling up. Short jumper missing. Boy, back and forth we go. 3.5 minutes now. Orem with the ball. Orem taking a three, missing off the back of the rim. Malik with the rebound. Malik driving and is fouled by Orem. So finally we get a stop in the action here with 3:25 left in the third. And that'll be the second team foul on Orem. And on the court we have Zoo, Malik, Nick, Malik, and Jack. So Malik walks it up, passes it to Zoo. Zoo at the top of the key. Kicks it over to Malik, down to Malik. And Malik just puts it up and in with the left hand. So Malik getting something going in the low post here for the Soaring Eagle, but it's got to come with some defensive stops here as well. So let's see if they can get some stops and draw him just a little bit closer, as they do put up a good defensive effort there by Zoo, and missing is Orem. So Juan Diego with the rebound, and let's see if they can make something out of it. Malik fakes a three a couple of times. Zoo driving. Zoo kicks it out to Jack. Jack with a three-pointer off the front of the rim, and falls into the hands of Malik, who goes up and in for two. So, hey, we'll take him any way we can get him. And they draw to within 20 now. So Juan Diego putting a little bit of a press on here at midcourt as Orem volleys it back and forth. They finally do cross the midcourt line, and they find a guy underneath for an easy two. So Juan Diego falls asleep on the defensive front, doesn't cover down there on the baseline, and gives up 2 points quite easily to Orem. Juan Diego back on the offensive now. Nick driving, Nick top of the key, over to Malik. Malik being pressured, kicks over to Zoo. Zoo cross court, deep corner, Jack for a three, off the rim, and driving is Orem. Juan Diego with the pressure, and turns it, no, they don't turn it over. They're gonna call a foul on Orem on that flurry of activity. So it'll be baseline, it'll be side out to Juan Diego. That'll be another foul on Orem. So that's 3 for them so far here in the second half. 1 minute and 39 left in the third. And inbound to Zoo, back to Malik. Malik's gonna go ahead and drive, and they're gonna call a foul on Orem. So that'll be the 4th team foul on the Tigers. So it'll be baseline out of bounds Juan Diego as it's inbounded to Malik. Over in the deep corner, Malik's got his back to the basket where he's really the best, but can't come up with one there. Rebound Orem, Orem pushing and setting up their half-court offense now at the Juan Diego logo. Zoo with the defense, shutting down the drive. And again, nice defense there by Zoo as Orem kicks it way out front court. Now driving, spinning, and they're going to call a foul on the Soaring Eagle there. So this will be a 2-shot foul, kind of bailed him out of a bad shot. So 55 seconds left in the quarter, and that will be the 2nd team foul on the Soaring Eagle. Orem at the line shooting 2. The first one is down. So put another one on the board for Orem. Second one is good. Into the game for Orem is number 22. The only guy I don't have on my roster. Sorry, bud. I was going to call your name out. One of the rare times I've done that for Orem this game, and don't even have you on my roster. So we'll leave it at number 22. Okay, Evan Wigton back into the game for the Soaring Eagle. Good to see Evan back. Evan suffered a bad injury last year. This is his first game back since last year, and I believe he scored earlier in the game. He gets the ball down low there, just can't come up with it. So 29 seconds left in the third. And Malik will now head to the bench, being replaced by Cole Jackson with 29 seconds left here. So let's see if the Soaring Eagle can come up with a stop and maybe get a bucket before the end of the quarter. Orem holding the ball in the front court deep. Now they drive down the middle and they go up and in, and I'm not sure if that was blocked or if that was a pass back out, but 10 seconds now remaining. Driving is Orem, and that is going to be called a foul on who, though? That looked like a pretty clean block on by Cole. They are going to call that on Zoo and give the gift of 2 shots to Orem. So we'll put another foul on the Soaring Eagle. They're up to 4 according to the big board. I must have missed one there. 8.1 seconds left. And I believe that was a miss as my head is turned. Trying to sync everything up here on the overlay. 45-21 is what we have, so that was a miss. One more upcoming for Orem. And it is good. Substitution Orem into the game is number 1. I do have that player on my roster, and that is Lucas Jackson for the Tigers, as the ball is now picked up by Zoo. Zoo driving, Zoo looking. Zoo turns it over. Orem with the ball, and they got to shoot it, and it's a buzzer. Ooh, hits the backboard. I don't know if that would have counted or not, but I think they may have gotten that one off. So at the end of 3, it is Orem 46, Juan Diego 21. And let's go ahead and put that on the board here. So Orem with an 11-point third quarter. Juan Diego still in the single digits, having only scored 8 that quarter. So that adds up to 46-21. So Juan Diego yet to break the double-digit mark in scoring for any one quarter thus far. Bit of a struggle, down 25. I think I mentioned it earlier. Orem beat Provo by an astonishing, what was that, 47 points or something? 49 points a week ago today. So they can put up some points, which they've shown they can do tonight for sure. Okay, let's advance the period. 4 team fouls on Orem, 4 team fouls on Juan Diego. 8 minutes remaining. It should be Orem's ball, and that's the direction the referee is pointing, even though you can't see him behind my scoreboard here. And he is about fed up with everybody waiting. He's going to drop the ball. Well, he doesn't do it. He was about to drop the ball and start the count, but he decided to have some Christmas spirit and not get into that just yet. So, okay, fourth quarter, here we go. Orem with the ball. Mixing it around the perimeter. Looking for the shot that they want here. Comfortably up, 25 points. And they go ahead and take a 3. Not the greatest shot in the world. Bounces off the back of the rim, and Malik Diallo with the rebound. nice pass by Evan down to Va. Va up and in. So a nice play there by the Soaring Eagle to put 2 on the board early here in the 4th. As Orem has the ball now, top of the key. Kicks it around at the logo. Orem does a spin move and, geez, right down the baseline and up and in with the left hand. Nice move there by Orem for 2. Now Nick Ceballos with the ball. Nick driving. Nick kicks back out to Evan. Evan over to Malik. Malik driving and Malik up and in with the left hand. And they are going to call a foul on Orem, so this will be an and 1 for the Soaring Eagles. So a nice play there by Malik. So that'll be the 15th foul on Orem with 6:31 remaining in the 4th. Malik at the line shooting 1. And Malik drains it. So 48-26 is the score. Orem with the ball. Orem driving, Orem with the lane, and Juan Diego's going to get called for the hold. So add a team foul onto the Soaring Eagle. 5 team fouls on both sides now. And this will be baseline out of bounds for Orem as they look to throw it in. And they throw it way out to the logo front court. Safe play. As Juan Diego is putting on the pressure up there. Orem, got to watch this team. They may look like they're trying to run the clock out, but they will strike quick. Just like that, down low, and Juan Diego covers it. But again, down low on the low block, they turn and up and in. I mean, these guys, they're so good. It's fun to watch, to be honest with you. I know I don't like being on the wrong side of the score, but this is a really good team. So, good stuff. Juan Diego now, Malik at the top of the key. Malik driving, Malik spinning, Malik taking a mid-range jumper off the back of the rim, and it does fall. So 2 points for the Soaring Eagle, and here comes Orem right back at it. Kicks it back out to the three-point line. Three-pointer on the way, off the back of the rim, but they don't box out. Rebound Orem, driving, dishing, up and in is the Tiger for Orem. And that'll be 5:13 left in the quarter, and tack another one on to the team fouls for Juan Diego. So, yeah, we've seen it. We've seen a really good team come in here and dominate. Is what's happening tonight. And pretty darn impressive. 53-28. Zoo with the ball. Zoo driving. Zoo bouncing and dishing, and nice dish down to Voss. That's worth a replay right there. So a really nice play there to get 2 down low for the Soaring Eagle. And a nice dish underneath is Orem for 2 of their own. So they come right back on the baseline. And caught Juan Diego sleeping down there. 55-30 is the score. Zoo with the ball, Zoo driving. Zoo turning, spinning, and up and in. So a tough shot by Zoo, but he gets it to fall. And Juan Diego putting a few more points on the board this quarter. Into the double-digit mark now, as far as points scored in the quarter, with 11. And a turnover by Orem, and now it's down to Va. Va up and in for 2. So a little bit of life by the Soaring Eagle. As Va drives down the middle and gets 2 to go. Orem now back at it. Kicking around top of the key. Looking, and they're pretty content just to work the blender. And before you know it, they'll have a shot underneath. or a wide open three. And that's a foul on, boy, they're going to call that on Juan Diego? Let's take another look at that one. I don't know about that call. Yeah, I mean, okay. That's what you're going to call, Mr. Referee. Go for it. And that will put Orem in the bonus. So more gifts coming the Tigers' way. Yeah, I don't know about that call. It's a little testy down there, but it was called a foul. It'll be 1-1, and Orem at the line for the first one. It misses. Rebound, Juan Diego. Malik with the ball. Malik across midcourt. Malik at the three-point line. Thinks about a three. Kicks it back over to Zoo. Zoo hands off. No, he doesn't hand off. He takes it down to the baseline and gives up his dribble over to Malik. Malik takes it down low, up and in for two. So a nice strong move by Malik, and Coach Troach is going to call a 30-second timeout here with 3:06 left in the game. So we'll pull another timeout off the board for the Soaring Eagle. They're down to 2. Orem has yet to call a timeout this game. And we'll see what Coach Troach can come up with here in the waning moments of the fourth quarter. Okay, so Orem with the ball, and they bounce it off Juan Diego. Orem picks it up. Orem with a, looks like they had a wide open three there. They elect not to take it. And will set their offense. So Orem now driving to the free throw line. Not good enough. Kicks it back out to the top of the key, and Juan Diego is going to be called for a foul, so that will send Orem to the line for 1-1 as Juan Diego hits the 8 mark with the team foul score. At the line for Orem is number 13. This will be Nick Clark, and Nick makes the first one. So an even 30 is the margin for Orem. Second shot is up and good as well. So 2.5 minutes left in the game. A lopsided affair here at the Eagles Nest. Juan Diego just couldn't get anything going early on. And Malik will take a three and bank it home. He has done that. He's done that at least one other time this year, so I don't know if that's intentional or not. It's pretty odd for somebody to square up at the top and bank home a three as Malik gets the steal and then nearly turns it over. Orem was out of bounds down there, and it will remain Juan Diego ball. But the banked three-pointer is not something you see very often, and he's done it a couple times. So, hey, if it goes in, it goes in. We like it. Here he is. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Orem. Looked like Malik was getting ready to uncoil and drop the hammer on that one. So another team foul on Orem. The next one will put Juan Diego in the bonus. And the ball is thrown in up top of the key. Camille with the ball. Camille hands it off to Malik. Malik looking, Malik spinning, Malik driving. Pump fake, up and draws the foul. So Malik will head to the line for two with 1:52 remaining in the fourth quarter, and that will also put Juan Diego in the bonus here on out. So shooting 2 is Malik. And that one is good, and I'm looking at the possession. I believe it's actually Juan Diego possession. Yes, it is. I'm going to change that on the board here to Juan Diego. Orem had the ball at the beginning of the quarter. Not that it may come into play. It may come into play, it may not, but Malik makes the second one. And now Juan Diego's going to full court press, but they got to get back as Orem breaks it and decides to hold up in the front court and dishes down inside, up, and reverses it in. Is the player from Orem, so 59-41 is the score. And Malik with a big dunk down there, a nice spin move, and a timeout has been called, so nice move to throw that one down. It is Malik, and I believe that is a Juan Diego timeout. And the Orem coach is complaining that Malik hooked the defender, but don't know why the complaint at this point in the game. So let's see, where are we at? 59-43 now. 8-7 on the team fouls, and a minute and 17 left in the fourth quarter. And so taking the floor for the Soaring Eagle will be Drew Wyatt, Cole Jackson. Got to pull my roster out. Caden Fenger, Brighton Valdez, and Noah Bendinger. So a minute 17 left. Let's see if we can get some of these guys that have just entered the game some points on the board. As Orem brings it up, walks it up, crosses midcourt. Caden with the defense and Cole with the foul. So that'll put Orem at the line shooting 2 with a minute 9 left in the game. So at the line is number 13, Nick Clark for the Tigers, and Nick misses the first. So it was a 2-shot foul. One more upcoming for Nick. Up and spins through after rimming out. So the luck going the Tigers' way for that one. As Drew has the ball, top of the key, driving, free throw line, driving, low block. Drew tries to get it up and in, is blocked, gets his own rebound, and it was off. Looks like it's going to be off Orem. A Juan Diego ball on the far side. 54 seconds left in the game. As Caden inbounds over to Brighton. Back to Caden. Caden looking. Hands it off to Noah. Noah up top at the logo. Kicks it over to Caden. Caden driving. And back to Caden. Caden with the drive. Up and makes it in. So a nice 2 points there for Caden Fenger. With 20 seconds now left in the game. Juan Diego down 15, so they did put on the points here in the fourth quarter, but too little too late, and they are going to suffer a 15-point loss as clock winds down and we hit the zeros, and that will be the ball game. So let's add up the points here. 62-45, which means Orem scored 14 in that fourth quarter, and Juan Diego put up, what did they put up? They put up 24, in the fourth. So not a bad result there, but just came out on the wrong side of it, 62-45. And that is going to do it for the game. So happy Friday, everybody. Hope you enjoy your time off next week. We will be back here at the Eagles Nest. The final on this game. It'll bring up the schedule here. So the boys' schedule will bring us back to the Eagles Nest the week between Christmas and New Year's for the holiday shootout. That is hosted by Juan Diego. The three teams that are scheduled to play Juan Diego, that is, are Tooele, Westlake, and Cypress. The times are yet to be determined, but it will be the 29th, 30th, and 31st. So that is upcoming for Juan Diego to close out the year. So that's where we're at, and we're going to call that a final. So thanks for joining, everybody. Appreciate it. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the next broadcast.